Great evening, great evening. This is the Absolute Empress Joy. And you know what a lot of people don't ask a high level, high performing man? Are you tired? Is that too much for you? Right? I mean, really, have you heard that? Do people even recognize that sometimes you can't hold it all? No, I bet they don't. And you know why? Because in this society, we have been taught that you are supposed to hold it all. You're supposed to know it all. You're supposed to hold it all. You're supposed to keep it all inside. And you're supposed to keep striving. You're supposed to keep going higher and higher and don't let them see you sweat. And you have to be the best. And everyone's going to depend on you. I mean, does that sound like any pressure, any stress at all? I mean, that's gotta be stress free, right? Like, that can't be something that might send some people over the deep end, right? Now, myself, as a hypnodom and dominatrix for over a decade, I have helped tons and tons and tons of men who have had just these issues, right? No one else understands. There's no one to go to. There's no one to hold space for you. There's no one to help you have relief, right? And sure, you can go and pay, somebody on the street. You can, go and, well, for multiple things on the street, right? Like, there's all kind of things we won't even talk about here that you can find on the street, right? But how safe is that, right? How private is that? How are the long term effects of that, right? How is that going to really help you be the best version of you that can actually take on the competition, that can actually be balanced, right? Connected with yourself, mind, body, soul. That version of you that can absolutely take on the world, that can absolutely be strong, that can absolutely do most things, and also take the time out where you are replenished, where you're able to release, where you're able to be vulnerable. This is so, so important, and something that the program forgot to teach you when they were telling you that you must do it all. How, guess what? That can come to a crash. And many, many high level men, just like you, who look like they have it all together on the outside and can't show anything but that, understand what I'm talking about. So instead of trying to fight it or feel shame around it, trust and believe. Most of my clients felt like they were alone, right? They felt like they were the only ones going through this, that somehow they weren't strong enough because of this silly freaking program. It's part of why I'm a hypnodome, because so many people have been hypnotized and programmed to do things that go against your overall well-being, your happiness, your joy, your pleasure, your excitement, things that you're not enthusiastic about. You're supposed to live in that. And you're never supposed to even be perceived as vulnerable. That is a recipe for disaster. And you know that. And so for my clients, they absolutely have the best of both worlds. You get to collapse, you get to crumble, and you get to rise even stronger, even better, even more incredibly ready to take on the world. And that is something that is healthy. That is something that will change your life and make it better. And something that I find, and hey, maybe I'm biased, but that you're going to want for a long time. And why the hell not? I mean, how long have you had all the craziness? Right? How long have you had all the overwhelm, all the overproducing, all the overthinking, right? All the overbearing? Well, it's not for everyone, right? But for me, what I've done and part of what I came to this world to do was to help people accept themselves, embrace themselves, live in their wholeness, their fullness, be the healthiest, happiest version of you. As of course, I've been on a journey doing the same for myself. So, I've created a membership. It is in the very, very beginning, and trust me, you come back a few months or a year from now, and it's going to look very, very different. But for now, it is in the very, very beginning stages. And because of that, I am offering it at ultimately what's going to be a steal for a monthly investment. And right now you would end up being a founding member in what I am calling a sacred private community for strong high level men who need release and relief. So, Elite Release is the name of it. I absolutely would love for you to be a part of it. I'd love to be able to help you and find out exactly what it is that is going to make you the best version of you and support you in that. Now, you do have to apply for this membership as it is not for everyone, and as time goes on, it will become more and more exclusive. But it is absolutely private, anonymity is encouraged. And hey, if you decide you want to let the world know, we love that too, right? So, what you can do now, along with staying with me on this ride for the next 6 months, where I'll be live here, and you can come into my inbox, send me a nice, loving, respectful message, and let me know that you would like to apply for the Elite Release. And we will speak just a bit. I will send you what you need to apply, and we'll go from there. So I'm very excited to be able to support you. I'm very excited for this new medium of expression. And I can't wait to see the incredible smiles, the lowered shoulders, the higher held heads, and the chaos that has filled the inside of you be alleviated. So, make sure that you get inside of my inbox, and I look forward to seeing you soon.